Hey everybody. So today I decided that I would do a camp tour for my Merge Dragons account. I have a camp tour up for my Merge Magic, which is not nearly as far along as Merge Dragons, partially because I haven't been playing it as long, and also because I don't know, when I first started playing Merge Magic, I wasn't sure how I felt about it, so I didn't work on it very much, like very carefully. Whereas Merge Dragons, I absolutely love. It was my first Merge game, completely fell in love with it, like love at first sight. So my camp is pretty big, pretty extensive. The way I have it set up right now is not the way I usually keep it. I usually keep several things in bubbles to make space. But knowing that I was going to do this tour, I unbubbled as much as I could and organized it so you guys can see what I've got over here. And we're starting in the bottom middle. And these islands here are what I consider to be my trophy islands. They have all of these special things, the, event trophies that you can tap. I recently tapped them all, so they shouldn't have anything. Very nice. And then here we've got the different idols, the griffins, the dragons. I have a couple of obelisks. Oh, apparently when I got that obelisk, I didn't tap it. What? What did I just discover? I just got some basket dragons. And a King of Hearts dragon. That's pretty cool. I think I got a couple other. Well, gee, that was a fun surprise. Makes me want to go around and tap everything and say, what else might I be missing here? But yeah, so here are my trophies from all of the different events that I've played. Coming up along this side, I guess I'm going counterclockwise. What I've been doing is I will tap those trophies and get the different point items, which are these right here. Trying to be careful not to actually tap them because I don't want them to disappear. So these are the items all along this edge that I get from these different trophies when I tap on them. They're on like a 10-hour timer, I think, an 8 or a 10-hour timer. But when you tap them, you get these rewards. And you can either merge them, like just do a 3 merge, and then get a higher level trophy. There's only 2 levels of the trophies for each one. Level 1 and level 2. And if you merge them, they will give you hopefully better rewards. Each particular trophy item has the possibility to give you a life orb, a dragon tree, which is like the elf trees in Merge Elves, and or they can give you a trophy egg. So, for example, this item, the delicious food, comes from this trophy right here. And we got these trophies in the different pet events. So the rare trophy eggs that I could possibly get from tapping on these are these cat eggs right here, cat dragon eggs. There's the cat dragon, super adorable. Level 4 is the highest I have. Like I said, super rare. Oops. There we go. So yeah. When I have a lot over here, it fills up pretty much this whole corner, but I've been using it to work on my dragon trees and other such awesomeness. Coming up this side a little bit. Don't need those orbs. Let's see. These are some more trophy items right here. And actually, I forgot about upgrading these two. I would like to get the wonder for these midnight artifacts. So the midnight artifacts were very interesting because they have only been made available 3 times in all of Merge Dragon's life, at least as far as I know of. They were a trophy item in an Easter event a couple years ago. Then they were available if you, like, as part of a bundle that you could pay money to get, similar to this egg bundle here. And when did I get mine? It was this past summer, one of their summer events. They offered this in the event as a trophy item. And I was very excited to get it because I saw it in one of my friend's camps and was like, oh, where did you get that? Because I'd never seen it before and I thought it was just absolutely gorgeous. And she was like, yeah, it's from the Easter event. And I was like, oh, you mean years ago when I wasn't playing events? All right, fine. And I was very disappointed. But then the very next event was when they offered it again. So I had this moment of, oh, thank you, Merge Dragons, for making my dreams come true. So I was able to get these. And these are like the little elf shrines that you have to pay gems to upgrade, or the panda shrines. And every time you do, it will give you an egg or a creature. And these particular ones, I don't actually remember what they give. I haven't upgraded any for a while. I'm probably going to make a video of myself fully upgrading these to the wonder because I think I have enough gems to do it right now. So yeah, I hadn't planned on doing a lot of Merge Dragons videos because there are so many of them. But I might do that to put that wonder out there. So moving up further this way, these are my prism flowers. These are the flowers that when you tap them, they release healing power. I don't have any land that needs to be healed, so tapping them just, makes them give me a point on my point total. Kind of feels like, what was that show with Drew Carey? Whose line is it? It's like, the points don't matter. As far as anyone can tell, your little point total in the upper left-hand corner doesn't mean anything, but that's okay. Behind my prism flowers, prism, not prison, that's weird. I have my fountains. These are similar to the slimes, the ones, not the orange and yellow ones, but the other ones that get higher and higher level. When you tap them, if I had enough space, which I don't, when you tap them, it gives you one of these little sprouts, and these are the fruit tree saplings that you can merge up to get fruit trees. But I'm not working on fruit trees, so that's going to go away. Speaking of fruit trees, next up here I have the watermelon trees. These are the highest level of the fruit trees in Merge Dragons, and then after that is the wonder. So I have 3 watermelon trees right now. There was a while where I had 8 watermelon trees, which made me incredibly happy because I use my watermelon trees to get gems or coins. And, it's just like the fruit tree harvesting in Merge Elves where you tap on it and then you harvest the fruit and you get all kinds of lovely money. And the watermelons, because they're the highest level, they give the best coins. but I accidentally merged a few of my watermelon trees. It was a clumsy merge. I was not a happy person. It got me a couple more wonders, which I will show you the fruit tree wonder here in just a moment. But yeah, it was okay because the wonder gave me a bunch of eggs, but yeah, it didn't make me super happy when it happened. Right next to my fruit trees, I've got these guys, which are my dragon trees, which are like the elf trees. You can get dragon eggs out of these. You also get wood, which are like the mushroom houses that eventually turn into the gorgeous mushroom house. So if you harvest wood, you build the wood up together, and then you get these tiny cabins for hedge gnomes. I've got a bunch of them bubbled right here. I don't have any space to put one out, but I've got a bunch of them saved up for the next time I feel like working on my bushes or my mushrooms. Coming over here, continuing across the top, I sort of put all of my plants along the top edge here. These are the Midas trees. These are like the golden fruit trees in Merge Elves. So these are the ones that are going to give you those golden apples that let you merge things together and also are a really good source of coins. I don't feel like they're as good a source of coins as the watermelon trees. So now that I have watermelon trees, I don't use these trees for coins. But if you have gold trees before you have the higher level fruit trees, they are a good way of getting that. Up behind these, I have my life flowers. The highest level life flower I have right now is the level 13. This is the chain that goes on forever and ever and ever. I expect this will be the last or second to last wonder that I get, because I'm on level 13. There are 17 levels and then a wonder. So I've seen other people's camps where they have the wonder. It's a really pretty rainbow wonder. So I do look forward to getting it someday, but it's one of those someday kind of things. That's pretty far out there into the future. Right in front of those, I have my grim trees and my haunted houses and my creepy pumpkin dude. I had my camp decorated for Halloween, so I had all of these out. I also have a couple of graves here. Down on one of my other islands, I've got the rest of my graves. There's one more level of grave. So this is the level 7, the highest level on the graves. I'm just trying to select you there. Is the level 8. And tapping on these graves is what gives you the seeds to grow these grim trees that I have up here. So yeah, my highest level haunted house is this level 9 right here. There's one more level after the level 9, which I don't have in my camp. I've gotten it in an event, which is why it's filled in my book, but I've never gotten it in my camp. So that is what I'm looking forward to it. I was working towards that with Halloween and, being all thematic. Up here in the corner are all of my wonders. So this one is the hill wonder called the Fountain of Youth. This one, the Trinity Dome, is the Prism Flower wonder. This guy right here is the Remains of the Dragon God. It is the wonder from the dragon trees. I only have one of each of those because I made these wonders back before I understood the magic of the 5 merge. I have 2 golden mushrooms. These mushrooms are the wonder for the mushroom chain that comes out of the bushes. So it's similar to the berry chain in Merge Elves. So this is what that chain would give. Right here I've got Ruins of the Sky Palace, which is the Bush Wonder. So this was the first one I made. Just like in Merge Elves, the first one I made was that Berry Tree Wonder. There's only 5 levels and then the Wonder. It's really easy to get. And I have a few of them. Actually, I might have sold them. They're really easy to get. When you sell them, it gives you 750 gold. And, you get 9 items out of it every time you tap it. And they can be eggs, egg nests, or locked chests that you just sell for gold unless you want to spend the money to unlock them. But yeah, so these are a big source of eggs and money. This right here, the Bottled Ocean, is the water chain wonder. So just like in Merge Elves, there's a water chain, which I have 1 piece of out right now. Right here. The large pond. There you go. So you get puddles from when it rains, and then you build those up until you get, a beautiful pond and eventually an ocean in a bottle. Go ahead, take care of those things. So yeah, right here, the Ensnared Virtue is the grass wonder. So these are the grasses that you can get stones and ore from. So they're like the little grasses in Merge Elves that you harvest to get the small stones to work on your stone chain. All right, you stay put. And these right here, the Magic Beanstalk. These are the fruit tree wonders. And these are the ones that I had 2 that I made on purpose. Over here in a bubble, I've got another one. This is the one I made on accident when I lost my watermelon trees. So I did decide to keep it. And I also have a second one of those higher level 8 haunted houses in a bubble over here. It's a 2x2 item, so it takes up a lot of space. So I figured I only needed to put out 1 for showing you guys. Let's see. And then this wonder right here is from the magic mushroom chain. So this would be the mushrooms that come from the puddles, like those yellow mushrooms in Merge Elves. These are my coin vaults. Level 8 is the highest there is for storage, and I have 5 of them. So my coin storage is 250,000, which is really good. And I think about in Merge Elves, my storage is just under 3,000. So I have a long way to go building up that coin storage. Let's see. Coming across the center, these are the hills that I have. Sort of well on my way towards building another hill wonder, which would be cool. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I almost forgot. These little guys right here are the Shambhalas. So these are also like the elf shrines or the panda shrines, where you merge them. You upgrade them using gems, and then once they're at their highest level, you can merge them. And that's what I did with these. So these are actually the wonder for that chain. I leveled up 5 of these Zen temples until I had 5 of the Shangri-La, and then I merged those to get 2 Shambhala. They give eggs, high-level life flowers, high-level life orbs, a lot of really cool stuff. But when you have your dragons harvest them, they will give you hills for working on your hills, and they actually give out this level, the level 4, so it makes working on the hills really fast. So if you have some gems in Merge Dragons that you're willing to invest, getting Shambhala is going to help you heal land, work on your life flowers, and work on your hills, and work on your dragon power because of all the eggs you get. So I would recommend it. Let's see, coming across here, these are just the smaller dragon trees I have, smaller life flowers, and then these are the gold items. This is the second highest level coin. The highest is this level 9 magic gem of life that looks like a little tiara. So yeah, I'm at the point with my eggs that most of my eggs cost about 2,500 gold. So I save up until I get this 25k magic gem of life, and then I'm able to buy 5 eggs. Sorry, not 5 eggs. 10 eggs. There you go. And then I do that 10 merge to get the 2-5 merges. Let's see, coming down here, I've got my stone storage. I have those graves I already showed you. And these are my stone storage. I have gone back and forth between having them bubbled and having them unbubbled. And recently I've had enough space that I just left them out. Because I think they look cool. But these are the highest level of stone storage. I think in Merge Elves I have maybe 1,000 stone storage, maybe. And right here I'm at 150,000. So a long way to go for the stone storage also. And that brings me around to the thing we can't ignore, all of the dragon eggs. So I've gone back and forth about what to do with my dragon eggs a few times. Sometimes I bubble them and I organize them by type. Sometimes I just bubble the ones that are, that I'm not going to get very frequently, like the tier 2 eggs, or the more rare eggs like the Blaze Dragon and the Rick and Morty eggs. I'm not sure if we're ever going to see more of those without paying money for them. So I might just do a 3 merge on this and call it good, but we'll see. I'm giving it a little while longer. But yeah, so my thinking behind doing that is, well, if I keep the common ones out, then I can make those merges easily, and then when I rarely get one of these higher level eggs, or one of these trophy eggs, I can just unbubble what I need. But there's been more and more chatter in the Merge Dragons community about bubbles going missing, and Merge Dragons does not support bubbling, which I completely understand. Like, one of the biggest commodities in this game is space, and bubbling artificially gives you more space. So I don't begrudge the game creators at all for not encouraging players to use bubbling in a way that it wasn't meant to be used. That being said, I still use it, but if you lose your bubbles, support's answer is you're not supposed to be bubbling things anyway. Sorry, but we're not going to give you back your stuff or give you stuff. So some of the prevailing wisdom has been, well, don't bubble anything that you wouldn't want to lose. Like if you lost it and it would devastate you, don't put it in a bubble. So with that idea, a lot of people are keeping their eggs out of bubbles. Now, you can see, looking at my whole entire camp, that means eggs take up about a fifth to 1/4 of my camp, probably closer to a fourth. That's a lot of space, but I've had them unbubbled for a while and it's been working out okay. Because, like I said earlier, I don't usually have all of these hills and, wonders and everything unbubbled. Oh, speaking of wonders, sorry, I just realized I didn't talk about this wonder because it's tucked over in the corner. This is my Stonehenge. This is the Stone Wonder. So having dragons harvest this will get me the highest level of the stone resource. But this is also what spawns the Zomblins, which give me the graves. And all of that lets me work on my graves and work on my Grim flowers, my Grim trees, which lets me get seeds for my Prism flowers. So getting this wonder really opens up several merge chains, and I can't wait to get the equivalent of this wonder in Merge Elves. So that's one of my hope to do before the end of the year goals, is to get that stone wonder. Let's see. I think that is everything. Over here, I've got some fruit trees bubbled. I would like to make some more watermelon trees, but I don't like having the smaller fruit trees around my map because they distract the dragons. If they're going to harvest fruit, I'd rather get a watermelon than a set of grapes or a banana. And these here are the rest of my Stonehenges. I've made a few of them and I keep them, and when I feel like working on those graves or those Grim trees, I'll actually clear off most of my map and pop these out and do some Zomblin harvesting. There is an amazing gamer. I believe you pronounce his name Bofrox. I'm not positive, but I'm subscribed to him, so feel free to look at the list of channels that I have subscriptions to and find him. He shares this great way of putting out a bunch of Stonehenges, and you leave your phone on overnight, and you have to do a little bit of other setup also, but it's not horrible. And in the morning, when you look at your phone, your camp is full of Zomblins. And then you basically activate the chain of events. Your dragons kill all the Zomblins, and bam, you have tons of graves. It is because of his technique that I have as many graves as I do, and that they're as high level as they are. So I'm probably going to do another 1 or 2 nights of his technique for Zomblins and try to get up to that level 8 grave. So yeah, that's on my list of things to do. Let's see, I think the last thing I want to talk about is where I sort of am with this camp. I still have a couple patches of fog that need to be healed. My next one is going to unlock at 100,000 dragon power. Slide that out of the way. There we go. Right now I have 92,000, just under 93. So I'm getting close to unlocking that land. I have many dragons. I'm working on getting level 10s of the basic dragons that you can buy their eggs in the shop. So I have my level 10s of the Crimson Dragon. I believe I have level 10s in the Spotted. No, almost. I definitely have level 10s in the Sharp. 1 level 10 because I was silly. I think I have 2 level 10 rock dragons. Yes, I do. And I named one of them Toasty. It was my first one. And since watching Toasted Gamer Boutique did so much to up my game and help me out, I named one of my best harvester dragons Toasty in honor of Toasty. The one I'm currently working on is the Grass Dragon, and I'm pretty close. I have 3 level 9s, 4 level 8s, 3 level 7. I've got 4 of the tier 2 eggs. So really I just need to get 4 more of the level 4 dragon, which isn't hard to do. I'm probably going to do some hardcore watermelon coin harvesting and start buying those grass eggs and get up to that level 10 with the grass dragon. And I'm not sure which dragon I want to do after that one. I really like the spotted dragon. I also really like the rock dragon. I think it's cute. Super cute. So the idea of getting up to a level 10 on the rock dragon is interesting also. So I don't know. It'll be one of those two. But for now, focusing on the grass dragon. Oh yes, and all of that was from telling you that I have a couple patches left to heal. Looking at my quests, I am on the very last Flourish quest, which is to heal all the land in my camp. I'm on Creation Quest 162 to have the Life Tree of Cosmic Dreams, which I believe... I think that's the level 14. And then after that, there are a couple of other quests, and then it's going to want me to have the level 17, or maybe the Life Flower of Cosmic Dreams is the level 17. I'm not positive. Either way, I don't expect to get that quest anytime soon because I'm definitely holding out for the 5 merge. And right now I only have 2. Oh no, wait, I've got 3 now of the level 13. So it's going to be a little ways before that happens. As far as my world map, I'm not super far on that. We can go take a quick look. Yeah, so I'm at challenge 29. So I've definitely moved a ways down the map, but there are more levels. I haven't gotten 3 stars on all of the levels yet, and there are a couple of challenges that I'm still struggling to win. I tend to get the first and second levels pretty easily, but it's that 3rd level win on some of these challenges that, I just don't know. I don't know. So that's where I am with that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing my camp, and whenever I look at Merge Elves, which I started fairly recently ago, and I feel like my camp is so small and I'm just not sure, sometimes it feels like it's never going to build up and be the camp I want it to be. But then I come over and look at Merge Dragons and remind myself that, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I've got this. You've got this. We are all good with our merging. We know what we're doing, and all it is, like Toasty says, one little merge at a time. Set a goal, go for that goal, and just let yourself be amazed by what you do. So with that, I'm going to sign off for this Merge Dragons camp tour, and everybody happy merging and good luck.